baby. Hi, honey. Hey, girl. Hey. Hey. Hey, baby.
Hi everybody, this is Chrissy again, and Happy New Year's again. Today I'm going to talk about my 2-month postpartum update, and everything's still going well. She's growing, as you saw in the video. That's my little one, and she's just so adorable. She's so fun. She's just energetic, just like mommy. So it's just so good to see her grow. Like I remember when she was just a little tiny thing, and now she just evolved into this beautiful baby. Like it's so crazy. So but all in all, everything's still going well. She's talking more, not like talking like how I'm talking, but like babbling more. She's learning her voice. She's starting to like, you know, play with her hand. No, she's knowing that she has body parts and whatnot, and you know, she's starting to play with her hands and her feet and stuff. She's starting to grab it too. She only holds it for a little bit, but you know, that's a process that will come natural to her as the days go by. And she's starting to look around when she's more alert. She's starting to know people. She's like, she knows, of course she knows mommy and dad because we're always in her face or whatnot, but she's starting to know, you know, her surroundings, because we take her out, not a lot, but we take her out a good bit, so she's able to know her surroundings, because they say that it's good to expose your baby to new things outside of the home, because, you know, it expands her horizons. So, you know, when we go to the mall or to the store, it's like she's always got this glazed look, like, where am I at? But it's good for her, because as she gets older, it's going to come to her second nature. And you know, it won't be a surprise. Like, she'll know what a Walmart is. She'll know what a mall is. So it'll all come natural to her. And as far as health-wise, she's still healthy. She's double her weight. She was born 5 pounds, but now she weighs 10 pounds. So she is getting healthy, and she's just growing so fast. What else? She got her 4 shots at her last appointment. Well, she got 4 shots and 1 oral vaccine. You hear her. And it was not a pleasant sight to see, because I don't like shots personally. And you know, to see my baby get shots, it was not the most exciting thing to see. But she took it like a champ, though. She was just cried when she was getting stuck, but once they gave her that oral vaccine, she said it was really sweet. She stopped crying. So kudos to whatever that was that had her to stop crying so instantly. But overall, she's still healthy. She's growing. I'm still supplementing, which means I breastfeed and give her formula, because she's eating more. Like before she was born, she was eating an average of 3 ounces. So I was able to get both. I mean, I got by average, you know, 6 ounces out of each boob. But now that she's eating more, it's like I'm only producing but so much. So she eats about 6 times a day. So on average, 3 out of the 6 times she gets boob milk. 3 out of the other 3 is formula, but it's even, so that way she's still getting her nutrients from the breast milk and still getting the, you know, alternative of the breast milk from the formula. So hey, if you gotta do it, you gotta do it. I mean, I was pro breast milk, straight breast milk, you know, only breastfeeding and stuff, but because I'm not giving out as much as I want, I have to substitute it, because I don't have to starve my baby just because I can't give out breast milk. No, that's bad. So you know, a lot of people on these blogs and, you know, baby center and stuff talking about, so no, formula's bad, it's like that. People, you have to stop criticizing every little thing in this world, because you don't know people's situation. You know, there's so many people that have had, you know, breast procedures or surgical procedures done, health issues where they can't produce milk. So that's their only alternative of feeding their child, because the child needs food. And because you can squirt out 30 ounces at a time, kudos to you. If I could squirt out 32 ounces every time, my baby would be just perfect. But I can't do that. That's not my reality right now. So, you know, all in all, she's gonna not be breastfed anyway. I mean, I'm gonna do it for a year or as long as I can produce it. But until then, that is just what we have to do. So, I mean, she's healthy. You know, nothing's wrong. Hasn't been sick, God forbid. And she's just a bundle of joy. So, and from what I've been told, I was formula fed, I wasn't breastfed or whatnot because my mom had to go to work and stuff. But I came out just fine. My vision is fine, my health is fine, my intellect is fine. So, people have to stop knocking formula or whatnot. And yes, it's expensive as I don't know what, but all in all, it's worth it, and it's a good alternative for my situation or whatnot. And she's just awesome. Like, she's really awesome. She's learning to lay on her side, and she's sitting up. Like, she'll sit in my arm, and then all of a sudden she'll just start sitting up, and she'll sit up by herself. And I'm like, whoa, this is so creepy, because they're supposed to do that like 3 months, and she's already doing it 2 months, so it's crazy. But I mean, hey, go girl. So but all in all, she's growing, and she's just a little healthy baby. She's just such a bundle of joy. I know. Yeah. She needs to take a nap now because she's being really fussy, so I'll make this quick. But all in all, my health-wise, Operation Snapback in effect still. I'm trying to eat healthier. I know sometimes I have cheat days. I want to eat my chocolates, fried chicken and stuff, but I'm getting better. I promise you, I'm getting better. Like, my husband and I, we're not on a diet, but we are on this mentality where we're eating healthier and we're going to work out. So we started working out together. He found this thing on our Xbox One where it's like you have to have a live gold membership. And if you do that, you get access to all these exercising videos. I was looking for the T25 videos online. Those things are expensive. So, I know there are different alternatives to that, but we found it on the Xbox One. I mean, it wasn't the T25. I don't think I saw that, but I know we saw Insanity, different other popular workout instructors, and what else? They had Zumba on there. So I'm gonna be on there like swimwear, and it was fun the first time we did. It was kind of getting out our shell because we haven't like worked out in like weeks, and had to break those cobwebs off of us. But it was fun, and we're gonna be doing that at least once a day, 3 times a week, or whatever we decide. But I know we decided that we're gonna do it every day, excuse me, because we're trying to be in the best shape that we can. And it's not because it's a new year, but it's just something we've talked about for so long. Because when I was pregnant, I told you that I did exercise, so that helped me to keep my weight down. But I'm sorry, she just keeps dropping her pacifier. But I really want to get myself back in shape. I'm not fat, and I'm not blubber or anything. But I just want to, feel 100% about myself. And I mean, I'm confident, myself. I've gained good self-esteem for myself. I've gained confidence. It was a process, but I've gained it, and I'm very proud of myself. So to continue that, I want to hold on. To continue that, I want to definitely continue to exercise. Like, I also take sexy stretch classes, and I used to take pole classes, but I'm continuing to once I get some shoes. And no, I'm not trying to be a stripper or anything. I don't have the boobs, I don't have the butt to make it clap or twerk on the dance floor. I'm not into that type of stuff, but at the same time, it's a really good workout. Like, it's you'll be surprised. But I do like the sexy stretch. Like, it's really good, in a chair and on the floor. It really stretches you out. It helps your abs, your thighs, all that. And I like the place I go to. I go to Exposed Fitness at the Run the Mills location, and they always have specials on Living Social, so make sure that you check it out. They have 3 locations. They have one in Annapolis, one in Run the Mills, and one in Towson. So make sure you check it out. And it's very fun. There's different cultures, different races, different age ranges, different body sizes. And when I see 80-year-olds, 60-year-olds, 50-year-olds in there, I'm like, that's no excuse. I need to get with it or whatever. And seeing an old lady, on a pole and stuff like that, it's not about, oh, she got me sugar, stuff like that. It's really a good workout, and it really helps your confidence, and it's fun. Like, it's really fun. It makes you feel good about yourself, that you know, it's really good. So I think every woman should try it out. Like, you know, it gives you good moves and it just makes you just feel confident. It's just sexy and stuff. So every woman should try it out, for real, for real. Like, don't think of it as stripping classes or anything. That's totally different. This is something very intimate and it helps you, you know, to be confident and stuff. So I'm so ready. I went back like 2 weeks ago, so I need to go back this week because I have a 1 month unlimited membership, so I need to definitely use that for 1 month. It's over. So but other than that, everything's going well. We can't complain. God has been good to us still, as He always has before. And yeah, I think that concludes my 2-month postpartum. I'll keep you up to date with my 3-month postpartum in my next video. And I can just show you my progress with my belly. It's getting better, way better. Oop. So I'm coming a long way, and I'll be where I want to be soon. So I hope you all have a blessed year, blessed month.